power hurdle, starting on the white line. There's 2 lines.
Okay, so nice and far. We're going to move it out farther because you need to reach farther. Okay, so this is one of the drills. Another one that I have
This is a drill for people who need
the panel mat.
to reach more.
Use 3 of them because they have to feel the forward momentum going into these skills from the hurdle, and that's one of the biggest problems that we have. So I have 3 panel mats in a row, and they stand in a lib on one, just like this, and they fall to the next one, and then their hands go in the 3rd one. So it teaches them to fall into it, because that's literally what has to happen. Another thing that sometimes do is arms up. Put your good leg up, put your good leg up in a lib, I'll say, okay? Now, I'm going to push you and you're going to do a round off. Do not step down the basket. I want it to fall into it, okay? Ready? So it's going to be long. Here we go. So that's a lot farther than what he's been doing, okay? So that's another really good drill.
That's cool.
On the floor, though, so you have to be careful. I have pushed him on the floor. It's just so embarrassing. It's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Even though I tell them, but some of them just don't hear. All right, try it again. Now, once you reach way past that, sometimes I put a panel mat in a TV fashion down there for them to reach over also. And then I also have a barrel on the other side for their feet to go over. So you can do a lot. All right, try it again. Got your chest out. Okay, I like that. I would like for you to get your feet together, but that was a lot better. Okay? You do it again, get your feet together. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. You reach far. Okay. It's all right. Try it one more time.
You got it.
Okay, good. There you go. Much better. He needs some work in his hip flexors here. He's a little tight there, and in the shoulder area, thoracic area. So I'd be doing more stretching on this toe. But it's all right. Okay, so after the front handspring, we have a fly spring, which I'm not going to do on the hard floor. Okay, a fly spring is a 2-foot takeoff to a 2 hands to 2-foot landing. Okay, it goes from a hollow body to a handstand to a long arch on the other side in very, very, very fast motion. Okay, and most of the time it ends up with a pike at first. And the way that we fix that is to go. I usually use an 8-incher, a big 8-incher, and have them jump from one end of it. You know, do a hurdle and jump from that end. I may even put this stuff in front of it. To make sure that their last step is long and quick, since we're talking about the step that you would have into like a tuck. So, and then I have them reach as far as they can down that back and land on the other side of the back. And that's usually a pretty good way of teaching that skill. It's a good skill. It's a skill we need to use more. And if you can learn that skill well, you can probably learn an onodi later on pretty easily. Okay? All right. So next is a front tuck. All right? Do you have a front tuck? Okay, then I'm not going to make you. But what
I'll try.
That's okay. But I use the edges of the pads on the side of the tumble track are perfect. Okay, because I want that last step into your tuck to be a long, quick step. It's almost like an awesome plank. So the last quick step is like this, real quick, long, but it gets my feet in front of me, and I want their eyes looking like above that wall, okay? Everybody I see looks down at the floor. It's like, are you going down to the floor? I hope not, okay? Get your feet in front of you, keep everything else behind it, nice, tight, long arch position, and you'll go up, believe me, if your body's tight, okay? We have a lot of problems with this skill. For one thing, it is allowed to do a front tuck roll. And I hate that skill. It's a terrible progression. So you would be wiser. I'm not going to tell you not to do it because it's allowed. But I would do it. Because it's not teaching them anything. You're teaching them to go forward in their front tucks, and that's bad technique. And then they're going to jam a knee or something when they try to do a step in. Okay? To the round off. So if you want my advice, teach them a tuck. To land. You can spot over there, and you can land it perfectly, and it's fine. If you can't land it, then you're not going up. Your feet aren't getting in front of you, okay? It's not a quick thing as saying, oh, go up. No, they have to do this part right going into it. You have to get that long, quick step, okay, in order to go up, okay? Questions on front tumbling. If you want to go farther, the front layout is arms here. They go no farther than your shoulders, and then back up, okay? So you want to keep that rotation around this area if you're going to do front layouts. If you're going to twist, you have to execute the front layout, and then you can drive the car, okay? That's what I call it. You can do your arms any way you want, but I have found that works very well, okay? Questions on that? Front tumbling needs to be done, guys, and this year is going to be more important with our rule changes. You need to get some Rudies and some front fulls. It's going to be the best pass I can think of right now is going to be a 1.5, 1.5, like a back 1.5 to a Rudy. Awesome skill. Very, very difficult to do because you have to land the 1.5 with your feet in front of you to go into the Rudy. I had one kid that could do it, and it wasn't very pretty because he had this kind of posture. And you always fall forward afterwards. But that's going to be a challenge skill for people this year. Okay? Questions on front tuck?